What's up? What's up? It's your boy Tay Speaks.
What's poppin'? It's your girl J Money, the soul pleaser.
And what's good? It's your boy D Norvell.
We back with another episode of Juice 901. You already know what's going on. The biggest podcast, the people's podcast is what they say.
What they say?
The official podcast of Memphis.
Okay then.
Big Juice, Juice 901. But we got a special guest. We are not here alone. I'm going to let him introduce himself and pop his business. You already know what's going on. What's going on? Let him know who you is, bro.
What's going on, man? It's your main man, C4 the Don, man. You can call me C4. You know what I'm saying? Straight from Memphis, you know what I'm saying?
C4. Let's
Yep.
get it, man. Straight from Memphis?
Yeah,
But I
from
heard
Haven, Black Haven. Westwood connected for sure. Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
Black Haven, bro.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to White Haven, Black Haven, all that whole area. It's far away no matter where you coming from.
Yeah,
I
man.
wouldn't know.
Yes, man.
Oh, man.
No.
It's White Haven. Anytime somebody tell me I stay in Black Haven, yeah, you far, bro. I don't care wrong. You can be down the street, still gonna feel far away.
That's
Wait,
far?
is Black Haven White Haven?
Yeah,
So that's
essentially.
what y'all call White Haven?
No, it's politically correct. It's White Haven. Around
Breaking down the
around-
terminology.
So around 2004, before OG Boo Dirty and them terrorized the whole place. It created it started as Black Haven. If you go down there across from White Haven High School, it's $1 million homes that used to be kind of like how Kyville is and Germantown is. There ain't nothing less than the value was up. That value, and it's a gated community behind the mall, Southland Mall. All those are like $1.5 million homes, and they still value at that price. But yeah, you ain't gonna see it from the street. You ain't gonna see it from the street. But it's across from high school.
And that segment was called Memphis History. You know your Memphis history? Let's get it. That was a test to see if you're really from Black Haven.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, shout out to everybody in Black Haven. Shout out to C4 for joining the podcast, man. But we gonna get into some. Hold on, we get into the song first. We get into an intro. Oh, we gonna skip. We gonna skip. We gonna skip it. He wasn't ready. We gonna skip it, man. Let's get it, man. Hey, you know how to freestyle? Nah, see, it put you on the spot.
Oh no, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
It's not.
Yeah, we ain't gonna freestyle.
We ain't gonna do it to you.
We just gonna let them know. Welcome to the episode of Juice 901. Like I said, we got C4 in the building, man. We're gonna get into the first segment called How You Really Feeling.
Okay.
I said, how you really feeling? And the whole point of that topic is, that segment is, you know how you see somebody in the mall or something, you be like, what's up, how you doing?
Yep.
You're not really asking how they doing. Because if they stop and tell you how they doing, you probably gonna be like, I had somewhere to be.
Yeah.
It's just something to say.
Yeah.
But on Juice 901, we like to ask how you really
Like
feeling.
the shoe cleaners.
For sure.
Like the shoe cleaners. All right.
But this time,
Don't get me started.
Hey, they're my boys, though. I just be throwing them a quick, you know what I'm saying, 15 on Cash App, going by my business.
see, Jay don't like them. We talked about that before, too. Jay does not like getting her shoes cleaned in the mall.
Just wear
did
the
a-
new shoes you just bought, so it be no excuse. Like, bro, I just walked out the store with these.
Oh, they ain't gonna. They still gonna press something.
They still gonna press, but it's like, bro, I just walked out the store.
I can make them shoes look even newer than they do. I know you.
Man,
You shining right
you
now.
already creased the side, man. I got you.
No,
on the
but
side.
come on, let me show you this product though.
Hey, nah.
That's
I love
the
the
most.
hustle, though. I love the hustle.
You love the hustle. You just when it's not on you. When it's not on
Man,
you.
nah, y'all don't know the real hustle in that, but shit, we get into it. It's a real hustle in
there.
that.
We gotta get into that
Yeah, man.
for sure, bro. But how you really feeling, bro? Just got mental health, everything straight. How you feeling?
Oh yeah, man. I'm bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? Been having health problems. I ain't gonna lie to you. In and out the hospital for a minute, but I'm cool. I'm cool for sure. I'm cool for
Man,
sure.
you back for sure. Recovery good.
Yeah, man. We finding out we waiting on scans stuff to get back, but you know what I'm saying? We good. I gotta slow down though. That's how I just gotta slow down.
Just got a little warning shot.
Yeah, man. I can't eat lamb and steaks and stuff
man,
no more.
not
I
the
gotta
lamb chops?
stick with yams and sweet potato, potatoes and
Temporary or from here on out?
I just got to chop it down, you know what I'm saying? Whatever lamb chops I had, I got to put in like 32s and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Little mini bites, you know.
The dietary situation, get it back in order.
Yeah, man, a little bit more water, you know. They said
I feel
this
you,
ain't the
bro.
good
You
one,
work
bro.
out?
I'm getting back to it, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I used to be a athlete, you know what I'm saying? Collegiate athlete, playing football and running track, so I'm just now getting back into it, but after I got a couple surgery I got to get done, but after that, I'm good.
You
to
back
go.
in.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Real quick before we go on, I heard you say you run track. Where you
Yeah.
run track at?
I ran at SIU. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Memphis, and when he said Barbados, I better say I think I know who you talking about.
Nah. Now I might. You might, cause we all had to. If we ever went to if anybody went to Oregon to the the semis, especially if we ran Junior Olympics or whatnot before we went to college. We didn't ran them
You
folks.
cross paths.
Yeah, you cross paths. You already know when you link up. You know what I'm saying? If you
Dude, I
linked
was
up
talking
at
about he ran
15,
for Memphis. Named Tyrell.
Oh no.
Yeah, he Barbados for sure.
Yeah, man. They man going to college. They put me in a whole different. They like tax. What? I'm trying to buy a house. They talk about tax, city, state, tax. What? I don't understand. I'm like, for what?
Welcome to America.
Well, no tax.
Right.
He like, bro, I'm going back. And he weird.
This man here.
Oh, man, funny.
How you feeling, Jay?
I'm feeling okay, Ben. You know how your emotions just go up and down. Like one day you good, and the next minute you like, dang. But I'm trying to get more up so I can, stay there. So, but to be honest, I'm working at it. I'm getting there. So it's been improvements for sure.
Focus on your blessings.
Yes, gotta focus on the people that's around me that actually care. And focus on what I have instead of like what I don't have or what could have been or anything like that.
sure.
So I'm definitely, my mom actually taught me that. I had a first conversation about mental health with my mom when she was down here. And, it was pretty cool because I never had that deep discussion with my family like that, like parents wise.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that motivated me to keep going. Like I'm happy to still have her around. Like she's definitely a blessing. She's perfect.
That seemed to be the way with daughters anyway, though. Like the older you get, well, when you growing up, it's like you button heads. And then the older you get, the mom and the daughter best friends.
Yeah, that's your dog.
That's how it always happened, bro. What about you, Dan?
I'm blessed and highly favored. That's how I am. No. I think right now I'm like at an era of growth. You don't know, but I'm in law school. So like I have been in a grind and I'm getting ready to graduate. So I finally appreciate it, man. I finally feel like, when you set a goal and you create actionable steps to reach that goal and you start to see yourself fulfilling that goal that you had, a level of excitement comes, but also a level of fear. Exactly, and I always say that I think a person's worst enemy is being afraid of becoming who they wanted to be. And I think a lot of people are actually afraid of success. So right now, I'm good. I'm in an era of excitement. I'm in finals right now. So I'm really I'm mentally drained. Y'all been to college. Y'all know what it's like. I'm mentally drained, but man, we good, man. We blessed. We woke up. So I'm great, man.
Blessed, black, and highly favored. For sure. That's all that matter, bro. But I do want to get into I want to learn a little bit about you, bro. C4. Who is C4?
You ain't say how you was feeling.
Oh, I did say how I was feeling. But
we didn't ask though. So.
That's it's also true.
Wow.
It's also true. It's also true.
I'm just kidding. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling?
I'm good though, man. I'm better. I think Thanksgiving was good, or whatever you call it.
You didn't invite me.
You won't come to Atlanta either.
How you know?
Because I didn't ask. But I think that it was good. I had to, bro. I was waiting on it. But I think that I'm good though, bro. I think if you can get to a point with your siblings or family members where you can have real conversation, and I'm like I said, I gotta tell everybody this, bro. When you first start having these conversations, it will not go good, probably. Unless it's a mediator there. Even if it's a mediator there, it will be bad. Just be prepared for the first time, because everybody first, you have to open up for the first time. But once you get that ball rolling, it makes conversations moving forward a lot easier, bro. And but besides, like I'm doing good right now, man. I am believing in God for doing certain things before the year go out, and I'm just living in faith right now, bro. To be honest. But yeah, to answer your question that you didn't ask.
It's all right.
It's right here, right. But like I said, I want to get to know C4 a little more.
Sure.
I want you, bro. First of all, the typical question, I'm going to ask you the typical question first.
Sure.
What got you into music?
Man, what got me into music? So, my moms and pops, they were some soulful folks. My whole family. I didn't realize my granddad had played sax and stuff from back in the day. He used to, he used to if you could picture Frank Lucas, and that used to be my granddad in Memphis. So he used to so folks like Al Green, Barclays, and all, they used to hire this man. So, but he would play the sax on his off time, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. I think that's how he got my grandmama. They've been married for like 64 years. So
That music would do it, bro.
man, what I'm telling you.
Love
You know what I'm saying? So they still rocking, you know what I'm saying? They arguing and stuff, but they be laughing right afterwards, you know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy. But I got it from them, and then as far as my mom and pops put me in the orchestra downtown to learn percussions. So I learned all percussions, like the whole shebang. And then as far as that, I kind of broke away from it. I want to say playing football and running track, digging in sports. So around like middle of high school, I got back into making beats. A partner of mine named Enrique, he in the military right now. He been in the military for like 10 years. Shout out to Enrique, man. He crashed the computer in school to get FL Studio. We ain't supposed to be doing nothing on computers, but we in study hall. Man, listen, if you know that you cracked the joint, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Fruit Loops.
Shout out to FL, man. So we making beats, but the thing about it, if you had to crack one, you had to finish what you was making.
You had to.
Because if you did not, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't and you didn't bounce out, you didn't do nothing, it's over with.
Whole song didn't bounce out. Gone. Start over.
You got to go ahead, put the BPM on there, put the key, all that. So we doing that. And around that time, my cousin, Slim Duncan.
Shout out, man.
Man, God rest his soul. He used to have me slide out there to Atlanta to Miss Deb's spot. And I would make beats for him. And this is before he even linked with Flocka and everything. Because they all from the same hood out there in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And this probably like 2009. I'm making beats for them. And then some of the beats, I'm linking with DJ Spins and whatnot. Some of the beats going to Flocka and Gucci and blah, blah, blah. And it's running. So from there, I'm just making beats. And then after a while, it's like, man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? They trade beats for J's. So if you 14, 15, and your dad in the military, you know what I'm saying? He ain't buying you nothing. You know what I'm saying? You lucky to get a white tee. You know what I'm saying? My mama, hey, you got white, black Force starter here that we got. The rest of it, you got to figure out yourself. So I'm lucky enough they trade me beats for J's. So it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's
to me,
a win,
at
bro.
13, 14, that makes sense. Half these songs, they come out while I'm in college. You know what I'm saying? So songs like Nothing On You with Wiz. Ironic, I ended up linking back with Wiz later on. Here, actually. And then Serving, and then stuff they pass on to P and whatnot, and got a Migos song, and a few other folks. So that's as far as the beats going and whatnot. And then I went to college for mass communication and media. Actually, I went to college for mass communication and media, physical therapy. So I double major and minor in coaching, which is the dumbest thing you could do as being a double athlete. The dumbest thing.
What
At the
college
dumbest
you
school,
went
at SIU, the dumbest school I went to. The dumbest PWI I went to. Lord Jesus. Actually, when you go in there, it's a city called Anna. It stands for Ain't No Niggas Allowed. And if you stop at a restaurant, you gonna, yes, Anna, ANNA, Ain't No Niggas. And if you stop at a restaurant, you gonna realize it stands for Anna. So but going in there, I learned how to engineer, you know what I'm saying, in the business side of, you know what I'm saying. So it wasn't all a waste, you know. But afterwards, I linked up with a guy named Corlin Jabray. Excuse me. Shout out to bro. Excuse me. He writes songs for like Usher and stuff now. Actually, his birthday was yesterday. Yeah, today or yesterday, 1 2. He made him and his partner named Lil Action made a song, Crank That Batman.
Hey, crank that
That
Batman.
used to be
So-
my one.
We was moving around.
That's a classic.
Exactly. So we was moving around. I not knowing
Yeah.
this man working in a whole warehouse out there in Carbondale. So we moving around and whatnot. And around this time, he linking back up with Sean Garrett the Pen
Sean
and
Garrett, shout out.
Usher and some more stuff. And he made this song called That Way. So That Way started moving around because it's an R&B song. They don't know this man from his real name. They know CG on the beat. They know dude.
Not bad, man.
Lil Action, yeah, man. So after Lil Action died, like 2 years after that, when that came out in a car crash, that's the reason why you ain't heard no more music.
Bro, I didn't
from
even
them.
know that.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know unless you went out there. And the town's so small. The town out there is so small. It's like going to Tunica. The school is mostly the town. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like going to Ole Miss. The school is mostly the town, or Mississippi State. The school is mostly the town. So, but linking back on with him, getting around, moving on tour, and he went on tour. BJ Chicago Kid,
Go.
moving around that way.
Well, you dropping some names on this
Man.
track.
You know what I'm saying?
You said
Just-
like they just regular people.
So it sounds like, you know, you grew up athlete and with a hidden passion for making music, but not just like, you know, singing, rapping, but also like the background, like what you've done it all. Like
I never
production,
wanted to be the artist.
yeah.
Never.
You want to be the beat maker.
No. So look. So this the thing. Going in around this time all this going on, Dunk died. So I don't want to, and Dunk died because, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole hidden backstory behind that, but Dunk get killed. You know what I'm saying? Bankroll get killed. It's a bunch of folks dying from here to Atlanta. So I never wanted to be an artist, period, on that end. Two, behind the business standpoint and moving forward as far as being, and around that time I'm going on is not just being the producer, but being the engineer as well. So coming back here, I'm off rip linking with Jay Fizzle, working on his album, deleting his album, but working on his album. Man, that's a boy, that was,
I don't even want to know the fear on that one, bro.
Nah, man, listen, bro. Imagine you recording all day, and this man hop on live, and the engineer, that was some sucker stuff. The engineer that come in, he asked to mix, she bust you out like, hey, where the sessions at? You just recording this man whole. The producers then came, all the, you know what I'm saying, features then came through and dropped all the day from 7 a.m. to we at 8, and he happy. He about to take you back to this life of a little gangster. This the first one. Then you know what I'm saying? Bigger ranking on. This the first one that kick off. You know what I'm saying? This the one he sending straight to Dolph. Dolph, he on live, you know what I'm saying? Dolph hop on that, you know what I'm saying, on the joint. I don't know, you can cuss on here or not.
Yeah,
you
man.
go, bro.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dolph hop on the joint. He getting my name, you know, and this on live. So this live first kicking off. And he like, man, what? You leaked the session? Man? What do you mean? He like, nah. I'm like, man, nah, bro, that joint on there, bro. It's somewhere on there, bro. It's on there, man. We did all the songs. It's on there. At that time, if you put the name, if you bounce out the song and you put it as the same title, the session, and the song, the same thing, whatever MP3 or wave,
You're going to wipe the other
it
one out.
covers,
Dang.
it wipe out whatever name in your whole system, computer.
Dang.
So you can have multiple sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Like dead end 1, dead end 2, and dead end 3. All of them gonna get wiped out. And be that one MP3, not even the wave. The MP, and at that time we bouncing out MP3s. I was bouncing out MP3s because I'm fresh on the scene, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was.
Bro, I just did that with a 20-page paper last week.
Dude.
I could have cried, bro. Shout out to ChatGPT though, because ironically, bro, because I had earlier that day, I was talking to my professor about, you know, I would let him look at my work, and I was screen recording. Luckily, we did it on Zoom, so I was screen recording the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I was going through the work showing him. So I was like, okay, cool. Hopped on ChatGPT. I just screenshotted each section I was showing him, and I was like, copy this so I can copy it on Microsoft. And he just took everything from the screen, and I just went in and put everything back, bro. But if I did it, because I did the same thing, I had the same name, saved that junk. not knowing I deleted the whole beginning of it because I was working on the chart and I saved it and I was like, yo, where my other work at? And I tried to go back. I'm like,
See, now you can pull it back up.
because
Yeah.
chat.
2017, you couldn't.
That's
do
only
that.
'cause
2016,
ChatGPT though.
2017, you couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it on Microsoft. It was a route because I saved the deleted. I saved the part that was already deleted. So I deleted it by mistake. Then I saved it and I exited out of it. If I wouldn't have exited out of it, I could have just hit the back button on the little undo button. But I exited, so it made it final.
Yeah.
So, bro, first of all, you throwing out Slim Dunk, you throwing out BJ Chicago Kid. These ain't like names, bro.
Yeah,
I love how you just throwing it out like, man,
Like
I
it's casual.
I was kicking it with Jay-Z and
Nah, it
but
wasn't.
you just throwing out the names like that, but these are legends in the South.
Yeah, man.
Like
Nah.
I remember when Slim Duncan died, bro. That was
Yeah.
So I
That
want
was
to get
crazy.
into a little bit of your music. You got a feature with Lito, right?
Yeah.
out to
Was
Lito.
it back
Yeah.
into what, April?
That was April. We got it. It was a funny story on how that came about.
Yeah, I don't
but
want to
yeah.
get into that just a little bit because I always have respect for artists that consistently comes back to Memphis. Like, it's not too many artists that want to come perform at Memphis. They always
Facts.
canceling shows, ain't gonna say no names and stuff like that.
Hey now.
But you know,
Hey now,
but
man.
you know,
Hey, listen.
we got some artists that's not scared to come to the
It's
end,
a-
and we show them love for that. So I
it's a-
always
it's-
got respect for Lito.
It sounded like you spent some money this past weekend. And
Nah.
now look, it's a back. Curtis, my cousin too, so it's a backstory on that too.
Okay,
but,
okay,
hey,
okay,
it's,
okay.
It's a longer.
All I know is my girl
Just-
gonna be here December 14th.
Hey, listen.
Janae.
Hopefully.
Don't blame
Don't
these.
put that negativity out in the air.
Don't blame these folks who they signed. Don't blame them. Blame the folks who they signed to. That's all.
Okay, we're gonna keep it light. We're gonna keep it light like that.
That's all
But
right,
like I was
that's
saying, I just have the utmost respect for people who consistently come and show love to Memphis because you know we the most beautiful. What they say.
The beautiful land in the world.
Come on now.
No,
So how was it working with Lito?
man, that whole process, you never know.
He a
So-
real one too, by the way.
So this the crazy thing about it. I worked with Don Tripp first.
My boy.
So I recorded Don Tripp album before his brother died. Actually locking in with his brother. He had a studio around the corner here. Locking in with his brother, him and Criminal Man, they had a joint album. I forgot what it's called. But they had a joint album and we spent months on that in the studio recording. So at this point I'm locked in with Tripp. I would have thought I had the Tripp verse before I had the Lito verse. Cause I'm locked in like that. So fast forward, his brother died. It's like, all right, and ain't never a good time to ask for verse and stuff like
feature,
that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So me, I just be in my brain. I rather take a L than look like I'm thirsty for. You know what I'm saying? Using vulnerability to. You know what I'm saying? So I rather just
Yeah.
like not even. Excuse me. Just take the L on that. So with Lito, it was December. This time last year, that's what's crazy. He had posted something on the story like, hey, I'm doing deals. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the mood of rapping. He had just dropped the album right after Tripp, right? Because Tripp on his run. Excuse me. So he like, I'm doing deals, you know, hit up Blase, the manager, and we'll work something out. Cool. So me at this time, I had just did a sync situation. Excuse me. And I got a couple dollars off of it. So I'm like, cool. At this time, I just put out the album, Remember the King, too. And I'm like, man, listen, either I can do a deluxe, which I normally don't do and still didn't, or I can do something different. So I hollered at like Pat and Juicy about it, and they were like, man, listen, you can, man, you know, spend your money. Then I hollered at, you know, big bro Wiz about it, and Wiz was like, man, you know, you just hey, if you believe in
I
yourself,
hit the Wiz voice.
if you believe in yourself, man, I'm telling you, man, I told you you can just spend your bread on what you believe in. I'm like, bet. And he was like, man, you know, we know Lito, but this the thing. Who can say they got a Lito verse? I said, so that's the first thing. I was like, you're right. Who can say they got a
Not many.
bet? A Lito verse, maybe a Tripp. You might get off with a Tripp, but a Lito verse, bet. So I, you know, set up the play. And me, I'm serious about business. Like, to be real, even coming here, I'm so military. In my mind, I'm late. I'm usually 30 minutes ahead. Be sitting out there in the parking lot, at 5:20. So in my head, I'm doing all the business. They hit me up like, all right, man, we want to do XYZ for this number. What you got? So I'm a negotiator. I can do this. You can do that and give it to a number. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, you can send to this cash at moment sent. Like, oh, okay. You got the song? Yeah, boom, here go the song. All right, cool. Boom, he sent it back the next day. While I'm in the studio pre-mixing the stuff, the song to get it finished. We in the studio and I got it on video. Excuse me, I have it on video when his manager called and sent like verbatim live. It wasn't set up or nothing. Bro was just pre-recording because he was making a pre-doc. And he called, he was like, man, we want to play the song. So he played the song over the phone. I'm like, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Everybody in the room just like, man, that's crazy. Boom. Yeah, we finna send a session. And I'm like, all right, what up with so I'm like, man, listen, I'm bold and stuff. So I'm a do the sacrifice to get what I want. So I'm like, man, look, what's up with the video?
You gotta shoot the shot, bro.
He's like, man, and then you get on the video. I play the video. On the video, he like, man, it's typically a high number and stuff. I'm like, hey, man, we don't worry about it. What's up with it? Cool. Well, when we get off the call and we send the files over, we gonna do the video. Boom, hit up about the video, and he was like, all right, we can do this number. I'm like, man, what about this number? All right, cool. What about this number? All right, well, what about this number? All right, that's cool. Boom, send it over. Like,
fact, bro. Scared money don't make no money.
He like, so they like, all right, cool. So I guess they saw in the business transaction like, all right, bro, about the business. We ain't got to worry. He about the business.
Mm-hmm.
So when when he shot the video, we shot it in Nashville, that portion. He was by himself. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of it I had in cash for him. Mm-hmm. So he by himself. I was like, you by yourself? He's like, man, you did. Ain't nobody sent the money while we was on the phone with him. Ever.
You ain't give him the notion like numbers gonna go down. He gonna
nah,
show
right. Ain't nobody sent bread while I've been on the phone and I'm not even finished with this next sentence I done said to him and you sent bread like that, bro. So I'm not worried about. Like I got my file on me, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it, bro. Like there's 2 transactions you can send
business,
in the
man.
middle.
It's business, and that I think is what helps set you apart from probably a lot of these other rappers and singers or whatever performers, because they'll say, I want to be this, I'm going to be this, but then they don't have the business acumen to back that up, right? And you got to realize that if you want people to work with you, not only do you have to meet them where they are, but you have to prove to them that you're worth it, right? Not only talent, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you're unprofessional and I can't work with you, I'm not gonna work with you.
Sure.
You see what I'm saying?
1000%. Your business is your character, bro. Like
Absolutely.
how you do business, it's gonna tell me exactly what kind of person you is.
Sure.
Fact.
It's gonna tell me if you on time. It's gonna tell me if you good, bro. It's gonna tell me how you show up.
No, you were
Because the pilot, he throwing me out like, I'm like, bro, come on, man. Come on,
good,
bro.
And plus,
I
you
still got my bags in the car and everything. Like, I'm like, bro, come on, bro.
And plus, you was communicate. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's
all
all that
boils down
matters.
to how you show up, bro.
Sure.
How you show up. If you come and act like you arrogant and like
Fact.
you didn't drop plenty names, but you ain't come in like, man, I need all Skittles when I get there, and I need the only green ones. And
I ain't
like,
no rider. I ain't on no rider thing.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but if you get to that point, like, but it's like even if you get to the point where you want one, like it's a way you do it, like, and how you do business, like how you send the money, how you send the money on time, and all this stuff matters, and because it's your reputation.
Relationships.
It creates a reputation.
But even more so though. So me, I'm a plotting. Like I said, I was raised military, so I was raised to create to set up every situation before it get to that situation. And then if it's a problem, you can work the problem off real.
There you go.
So I set up. I realized doing deep dive to evaluate if my money was well spent or not, or if it would be well spent. I realized like if you go on this DSP's on his page, he only had one video out, one video on there, and that's him and Don Tripp. So if you go on there now, the latest video, it's only 2 videos. It's him and Don Tripp from Step Brothers 2 and me and him. So when his other album came out, you looking at that, he ain't even got no videos from that on there on Apple Music. It's me and him. So you assuming that's a part of the album. So the video of that on Apple Music been streaming more than the song itself. You know what I'm saying? And folks don't know you get paid more for that video. But I better get paid more for that video. I spend on it. But
Speaking of existence.
but at the same time, and then also again on the convo of like, well, a lot of people ain't got a feature. Well, it's definitely a lot of people ain't got a video with this man.
That's facts.
And let alone him promoting it as well. Like that's another thing that threw me off guard. Like like I said, if I'm not a person that ain't gonna speak up, you know what I'm saying? I'm at least, shoot my shot, see what's going on.
Got to. So
I be in sitting in. I was like, man, listen, man, here go the promo we got set for the video. Here goes some BTS from it, you know what I'm saying? If it's however you feel or whatever you know what I'm saying, if you want to post this, the video drops at 4 p.m. All my videos drop at 4. But if it drops at 4, if you want to post it. So he posted on his page. I'm thinking if he doing something, he posts on the story. He posts on the story with the link, but he posts this on his page.
It's different.
And tagged me and sidelined it. Or at best, I'm like, all right, if I post on my page and do the sideline thing for a day, no. If you go on this page, it's still on this page.
Shout out to Lido, bro.
Shout out.
Still.
And
Shout out.
To close out this segment real quick,
sure.
Bro, you had the lines, every day I wake up, thank God for the wake up.
Yeah, man. Bless him, man.
A simple, and it's not simple, it's disrespectful, but it's like it's a simple but a line that people often forget when it comes to focusing on your blessings, even the stuff that you had happen to you, happen for you per se. Like, just focusing on that, bro. It's like every day I wake up, thank God for the wake up. Thank God for the opportunity, bro.
Amen.
Speak on even just being the art of gratitude, art of, grateful that you can open your eyes and do what you love to do.
Man, so with especially on that, even creating the song Blessings, we've been talking to me moving to Afro beats. Cause it's you peep a shift a long time ago. Eric Bellinger beat me to it though. But and CB, but we've been talking about moving to Afro beats. But around that time, my pops died the Friday before Father's Day in 2023. Last year. So around that time, I'm trying to figure out, like, man, do I even want to do music? Do I want to, because, I want to go back and hide. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to be out here. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about no jury, nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of these days where I had to ship out there, go to Wiz crib. And I think we linked with some dude. I think it was Omalay before anybody like in the States really knew who Omalay was. And the man had his mama around or something like, and his mom was just like, man, listen, man, this man just lost 3 of his cousins in a car crash. It's like, word. I was just losing everybody. I was just losing folks left and right. You know what I'm saying? I got a partner that died in his sleep I didn't play football with around that time. So he just died in his sleep. And he never got sleep. And I knew at that time I don't get sleep myself. You know what I'm saying? So you look at my eyes, they probably bloody red. I can't tell what color that cup is, but it's probably bloody red. It could be orange. It might be that color. But it was just a long, stressful time at that time. So I knew I ain't want to be on the same sound anyway. And I wanted to put more positivity. If you look at my discography, you can see, at least what other folks tell me, they can see the growth of my verbiage and everything musically. You know what I'm saying? Growth of moving, more spiritually. So then when I wanted to be able to do something that, my pastor and my mama and my big homie, you know what I'm saying, the Haven could play all at once. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And somebody from out of there. And at that time, like I said, I've been battling health issues and whatnot. So it was just one of these days where I'm just grateful, you know what I'm saying, life. About 4 years ago, my wife got into a real bad car accident. Almost lost her life. She had to learn how to walk again and everything. So it's around it, it'd be certain days where everything hit you all at once. So around this time, like you said, when it's real, it's simple.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when it's real, simple, it made me 15 minutes to make that song. When it's real, it's simple. You know what I'm saying?
Straight to the point.
Yeah, so it was just one of these days I left, you know what I'm saying, from church. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my pastor at Brown Baptist. Just left from there. And if you look at my page, I mostly post Afrobeat stuff anyway. But even though don't nobody know what they saying. But it'd be more of a other folks don't know what they saying. I know half of what they saying, but
It's a real
but cause it ain't Creole. It's I can't think of the language called, but cause they bounce back from like 4 different languages, English and stuff. They mix all the stuff. So when you find out what the words mean, you're like, bro, what are they talking about? But
it just sound good.
it just sound good.
It sound good.
Yeah, it just sound good. You know what I'm saying? But man, one of these days while I was listening to that, I'm like, bro, I'm finna go to the studio and record it. And I was recording, man. I just felt good that day. And it was on a Sunday. I felt good that day. So, yeah, man.
He blessed you with the words.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank God for the wake up.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Simple video, simple, everything simple.
But a powerful message.
Yeah, man.
Simple but powerful.
Well, I'll tell you, I think it's that time of the show where we switch from the main category to the segments. So you already know what's up first,
Better
right?
get to some random thoughts and speaks.
Y'all already
Okay.
know what's going on, man.
We call this random thoughts and
Hey.
speaks, where y'all gotta peek into my mind.
Hey.
I'm a heavy daydreamer, right?
Hey,
So I like
Hey.
to tell y'all what I like to think
Hey.
about on a daily basis.
Yeah.
The random thoughts. You feel me?
hey, it's random thoughts with speed.
And we gonna get into whatever Tay
Hey.
thinking about.
Hey,
But we got,
it's random thoughts
and
with
we be
speed.
like, yo,
Hey.
it's random thoughts with speed. You already know what it is.
it's random thoughts with speed.
Let's talk about Tay Speed for real though.
Hey.
Let me adjust
Hey.
my mic, man.
Hey, hey,
Random thoughts with speed. Yo, hey. That's not for the rap?
you want to?
How you finna go? Well, I was talking about cutting it out. I was
You
finna
set up, brother, like you was about to.
It's the artist. It's the artist. in me. It's the artist in me. I was really saying yo because I better start talking.
I was like, I was about to say, I thought you finna go in.
Oh man.
But I did sit up and get an illusion like I was for the rap. But nah, man, I want to talk about. Oh, we actually didn't skipped over the other one, but yeah, I want to talk about. So, as an artist, right, with everything going on with the rap beef, the Kendrick Lamar's, the J. Cole,
I was gonna get
not really J. Cole, but it's we ain't gonna get into like them per se, but it's more so the in general topic, right?
Yeah.
As an artist, is it a requirement for you to, if somebody diss you, to get involved in it? Do you feel like do you feel like you have to do it?
It depends on where your worth and it depends on where your equity is. So, dude, like, oh man, I didn't sign NDAs, but it's yeah, cause Buck over here trying to figure his life out down here, but with his dad and shit. But yeah, man, he it depends on where your equity is. But if you kick off the stuff, you know what I'm saying, you can't. If you kick it off, you know what I'm saying, and if I choose to engage, then we at it. You know what I'm saying? Now, there ain't no rules in rap beef. You know what I'm saying? But it's more of a bigger outline that folks don't get on that end. The thing about it, man, I want to break it down in detail so bad.
Break it down without saying names.
Okay. So, hold on.
Unless you want to say the name, then I ain't gonna stop you to say the name.
I mean, the names is obvious, but it's because it's on both sides. So
I ain't trying to get you, messed up on the NDA, nothing like that.
nah, man, there's other stuff on NDAs I can't speak on, but that recently signed. Like, so imagine you just got out your deal. Both of y'all just signed 2 different deals, right? And now y'all got a better percentile on both of your deals. Excuse me. So, what's the best thing to kick y'all solo thing off? A rap beef.
For sure.
Imagine you able to just put out a song barely mixed with no video, no real promotion, just posting on your page. So, what is about 7 songs piece? 6-7 songs a piece, about an EP to a LP, right? Nothing less than maybe 100 million streams a piece. Well, you done made your quota on both ends. You know what I'm saying? Even though on the outskirts it looking like we at it, which we kind of are. Which is why phone calls usually be exchanged beforehand. But if you want a bigger business scale, because we talking about, you know what I'm saying, 9 figures being involved. Well, if you made your 9 figures back as soon as both of y'all do the signing, oh boy. When you made your 9 figures back as soon as both of y'all do the signing, cool. So the only thing that's kind of out of whack that people don't, you know what I'm saying, it looks bad that, you know, lawsuit is in place. However, if you didn't made, you know what I'm saying, you didn't read up already and within a year, you know what I'm saying, hey, you know what I'm saying, I really ain't tripping out the battle. I didn't read up, man. Hey, y'all done did the extra boo bam on his end, man. I ain't even doing it on my end. Y'all might have, but hey, I done read up. You ain't trying to let me read up. Actually, I'm trying to get equity in the company. What? Y'all don't want me to get equity in the company? All right, cool. Here, boom. I
think it's also worth noting, you brought up lawsuits. I think it's worth noting too, like the role that these labels play when it comes down to these quote unquote beefs and stuff, right? Like a lot of people don't realize that labels have pretty much all the control. Now, if you come to the label with your own established audience or whatnot, you have a little bit more negotiating power.
Well, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. So, especially if you're going to the top dog, which is UMG, Universal Music Group. Universal Music Group have a stake in YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify.
Oh yeah, they are the dog.
All of them. So it don't matter. They will make your stuff trending number one. Mm-hmm. You ain't did nothing. You just got to catch a hook. But even then, even to catch a hook, my catch a hook still don't get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a big difference when you see Juicy just sign to STEM and you see Juicy sign to Atlantic or Columbia. It's a big difference. It's a big difference when Wiz was with Atlantic for all them years and now he's with past 2 years he been with STEM and now he's with BMG. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference from trending number one in the first hour to, you know, you just doing, you know, about 5 million views. That's a big difference.
I get that. And I get the equity part. It really just depends on how much is at stake. But it's just
now, if you're just talking about beef wise, go at it.
Yeah. I mean, I just kind of feel like it depends on what type of artist you are. Like, if you making music like K-Dot, you know you in people's top 5, top 3, you know you one of the best rappers, you know, out there. It's kind of like you gotta say something because you really hip hop if you want to go back. But if you making, I guess, hype beat music, which is nothing wrong with that. People like to get lit, get turned to. You just making that type of music, and then you got beef with another artist that make that type of music. It's kind of like we ain't really in tune with that. We really don't want to hear that. But I mean, if y'all do it, y'all do it. If y'all don't, y'all don't. But if you want like a bigger like hip hop scale, it's kind of like if you really down, you know, with hip hop, and you really take your art like that, then it's kind of like we gotta hear it. It's kind of a part of it. But I mean, it's nothing wrong if you don't respond. But it's just like
I think it depends.
We want to hear it.
I think it depends on your goals, bro. Like I think your perspective on hip hop. Hip hop is a sport. A hip hop, and if I'm going in and I want to be the best, if my intention is to be the best,
you're gonna have to go against the best.
You got to go against what other people are saying the best. But it also depends on what kind of beef it is.
Yeah.
Like, because at one point Drake was saying, "This me, you never hear a reply for it." This when he first came out. But and a lot of these beefs be constructed.
This when he first came out. When he first came out, he was under 3 companies.
Yeah,
Young Money, Cash Money, and who were they under? UMG. So when he got away from Cash Money and whatnot, Young Money, he ended up getting direct with UMG. Because this is after Hotline Bling and all that. And, you know, all right, cool. Boom. He automatically get with UMG. It's a difference when you say that then when you just fresh off of the grass with your faded haircut.
It's easy to be like, I'm ignoring all the It's easy to be like, I'm ignoring all the haters. I'm ignoring all the...
I'm going to explain it.
Started from the grassy, now we here.
Man, listen, man. Yeah,
but I
know that.
I get, like I said, I get both perspectives. I get the perspective like I ain't for the entertainment of that. It's cool, but I also get the perspective where it's like I'm trying to be number one. Like,
Well, see, this is the thing. Y'all still looking at it as rap.
It's
This was
business.
never. It was most definitely biz. Again, if you just signed a $400 million contract and another person just signed about a $250,000 contract directly with Interscope, what's the best way to clear the house? Go crazy.
So-
y'all the top two. It's a reason. Again, everybody look at J. Cole as a sucker, but at the same time, J. Cole got that convo, got that call.
I bet
Like,
you had
hey man, it's a
Schoolboy Q
bigger.
called him.
No,
I thought you said Schoolboy called him.
nah, man, he got the call direct, man. Hey, it's a different goal. It's a different goal in hand, brother. You jumping in. It's the reason why everybody else got that call and cleared house.
Yeah, which
It wasn't on-
I understand that too. I do.
It's a business goal we trying to get to, dog. We trying to clear house so we can get up out of here, man. I'm trying to finesse real quick so I can go ahead and give me a piece of the pie of the whole thing. I'm trying to give me 5%, any percentage. But at the same time, they not finna give you the percentage. That's where, bruh, damn, man. That's what, bruh, trying to work out. In my head, they're not finna give you a percentage, man. They rather give you $1 billion.
So you said it's all business, right?
Yeah,
You said it's all business, and there's things that are behind it.
It's some feeling in it. but yeah.
Right. But ultimately, behind the scenes, mostly it's business.
Kick
for the
off,
figure.
yeah, business.
Right. So let's talk about business then, right? We talk about
Yeah.
Universal Music Group, UMG.
Hey,
so
man, this gonna be a long conversation. We do that.
And I don't know if y'all. I mean, I'm sure y'all heard about it, especially somebody like you in the industry. But Plies, man, Plies just sued Soulja Boy. He sued Glorilla,
No,
and
he
he sued Megan Thee Stallion. He
No,
sued
he
the
didn't.
label. He sued the label.
No,
He
he
sued
can't.
UMG.
He can't.
Why you say that?
He don't own the song.
No, he don't own the song.
But don't mean he can't drop
no.
the lawsuit though. He dropped the lawsuit.
No.
So, go ahead.
He had his song, right?
Right.
But he stole his song from Nitty Beats.
Okay.
Nitty Beats had a song from 09, 010, 08. If I'm tripping, 07, 08, somewhere around there, where it's the same beat. It's an implication of, if I'm saying that right, it's an interpretation. Legally right. It's an interpretation. He made an interpretation on there. Now, Nitty Beats now, this is the thing. Everybody with Soulja Boy, with Glow, I don't know why you shooting Cardi and Meg when they just features on the damn song. But that's how I know your lawyer's slow. But excuse me, you talking about dumb lawyers. They got Diddy lawyers. But you talking about you suing CMG, and I'll leave them alone. But you suing CMG when they already cleared it from Nitty. So when you make that phone call and stuff, you set yourself up because Nitty gonna call you like, oh, you on that? You trying to mess up my bag and you owe me, but I let you slide. Okay, because it was just a filler, it wasn't even a real single on the album. I let you slide.
So you think relationships are going to be damaged more from something like that than it would be?
I think his lawyers already shut down that lawsuit or that pretend lawsuit. That's what I believe.
Yeah, well, it's
Because
possible.
imagine you suing and then all of a sudden you getting an email, a DocuSign about countersue from Nitty, and you like, man, what Nitty? What you got to? And they got the reference track in the DocuSign where just press play and look at the because it got the timestamp and date on there.
Oh, I'm about to watch it.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to watch it.
Go look up YouTube Nitty Beats explain the Jane. He gonna explain it.
I'm gonna have to watch that. I just know that we talk, and I guess this is another question.
That's why you ain't never heard her say nothing about it.
Well, that's true. But I guess another question, right? In the same realm of rap beefs and people getting in their feelings about it and turning it into the realm of like lawsuits in the music industry. So I'm using this as an example, but let's say a label, let's say like Plies. I'm just going to use the same scenario. Let's say Plies' music was infringed on, right? Let's say that he had it first or whatever, and he sues. Obviously, he sues the label, right? Or whatever. Let's say he
sued the label, yeah.
Yeah, let's say he sues.
You don't sue the personnel, you sue the label.
But ultimately, that's going to hurt the pockets somewhat, right, of an artist. Whether it hurts them reputationally, whether it hurts them financially. In some sense, I think we can agree, in some sense, they're going to receive some kind of negative feedback, right? So I guess my question is, do you think that the artist should take that personally or just leave that between the label and the person who's suing?
Leave it between the label, their lawyers, and call it. First of all, if you suing, you got to at least do your due diligence on the whole background and everything. to make sure, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even do that on your own song when it came out. Even before you thought about it, you ain't even do that on your own song. Even though y'all had that conversation 10 years ago, but you ain't even do that on your own song. Excuse me, 14 years ago. But yeah, man, when you do that, that's all a tricky subject because you gotta do your due diligence first before you do. It's like a research paper. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, before you get to
do your research. Yeah, know your facts before you start going after other people.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you doing that, man, and you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. So but it doesn't matter about the after a while. Depending on who it is, it ain't even about the relationship because this stuff Juicy and Pat clear all the time in DocuSign while they gardening with their kids and stuff and they wives and it just what I'm saying, it just come to it because folks do. Prime example, y'all hear this song on the commercial, dude from Saudi Arabia. It's a video of him with two cars flying around in a little circle or whatever, and it go big stepper, right? So everybody was tripping like, man, bro, man, you're still in Pat flow, man. Pat hop on live, Pat Deacon now, so you know what I'm saying. He preaching in jails and stuff. Shout out to Big Homie, but he hop on live like, man, I've been got the email about 6 months ago and just hit accept and kept going. You got to tell these folks it ain't no problem. Right. It ain't no problem. We been got the email. These folks don't know what they talking about.
He said we took care of the business.
I'm chilling. I'm up here and I'm doing gardening with my wife and my dog, Hannibal Lecter. Man got a small dog, Hannibal Lecter. I never seen the biggest gangster be so cuddly with a dog. He's about the size of that cup. He just... Man, that's just crazy.
You get older and be like, bro, I ain't got time for all this.
Man, what? Like, for
you
real?
get older and be like, bro. But Pat said it, for those who don't know, I think I just played this last week. Pat is like my favorite person on earth, bro.
For real?
What?
Be the coolest man you gonna ever meet. I swear for God, man. Realest dude.
I ain't never played about 3-6. I ain't never played about Project Pat, bro. Like, anybody who know me, that's one of my favorite people. I only met him once, but it's like one of my favorite artists. But like when it comes to, bro, I forgot my train of thought. We was talking about the dog. Oh, yeah. So, but dude, who even did that flow, he was like, first of all, he shouted Pat out on the flow. So it wasn't like how you, because I would have been the first one to be like, nah, he took Memphis, bro. But no, he shouted him out and he gave him credit on the whole thing, bro.
Man, he gave
not
only them. He gave him credit. You had to clear with Juicy because anything you clear with Pat, you got to clear with Juicy. That's just under the hypnotized mind, Camp Posse, all that. You know what I'm saying, paperwork wise. But yeah, man, and Paul and DJ Paul and Paul. But they been did that last year before it came out.
DJ be the fans who mad, bro. And
which I understand and we appreciate for fact checking, but at the same time,
I think it also stems under the record like Memphis didn't get a lot of credit. I mean, so
just like with Duke, my dog Duke, but just like with Duke with Burna Boy and talk about he was still in the juking.
Now that was different.
That was different, but at the same time, what people don't know is
I know it came from Africa.
No, it could be two. It's two things that can take place. It could be a same dance going on in two different places that don't nobody know is going on at the same time. You don't know that's going on in Africa. Y'all don't know that's going on. You got to think about it. This 90s. So he's saying, hey, man, my mom and pops was doing this out there in Africa and Lagos in the 90s. Duke saying, man, nah, my pop was doing, we were doing this, you know what I'm saying, in the 90s and 80s, man.
Two things can be true.
Wasn't no internet around that time. And, you know what I'm saying? So all that can be true. So both of them can be facts.
Right.
What I wish would have happened, at least for Duke wise, what I wish would have happened would have been a Drake and Chris Brown situation where they had a song or something where it was a dance off.
That it came. Oh man, it came.
That would have been lit too.
Yeah. At that point, Burna Boy out of here.
Man, well,
out of here.
Well, you said something that kind of triggered me a little bit, and I love that word. You said facts. So we get ready to get into the next segment of the day, man. It's called Fact or Fable with your boy D Norvell.
For sure.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh no.
You going this time?
Yeah.
That's the second one.
hey,
Oh no.
hey.
Fact or fable?
Now,
Is it a fact?
or is it a fable?
I wanna know.
Or is it a fact? Or is it a fable? Or is it a
Fact, fable.
A fact.
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 Fable.
A fact. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I gotta know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I gotta know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I gotta know. I don't know.
Fact. Fable.
I don't know.
Fable.
Yeah.
But I gotta know.
Gotta know what?
I don't know.
I don't know what.
But I gotta know.
Gotta know what?
Is it a fact or a fable?
A fable.
Is it a fact or a fable?
A fable.
Yeah, is it a fact or a fable? Man, y'all, welcome back to another segment of Fact or Fable with your boy D Norvell. I'm gonna let you know because I know you ain't never played it before. But in case y'all have never played it, you're getting ready to learn how to play today. So tag along. Fact or Fable is a game in which I, your host, D Norvell, come up with a list of statements that could be a fact or it could be a fable. Now, December, the month of December for Juice 901 is focusing on music, hip hop, and culture. So, fortunately, these facts or fables are going to focus on music, hip hop, or culture.
Sure.
Got it right? So, I'm going to give you a list of facts or fables. You got to tell me, guys and gals, whether or not it is a fact or fable. Got it?
Yes.
Got it? All right. Let's get this party going.
Let's get it.
Fact or fable number one. The first commercially successful rap albums were the Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight and Curtis Blows the Brakes. Fact or fable?
That's a fact.
Okay. What we got?
First, right?
Yeah, that's so. I'll say it again.
I'm
The
gonna say
first,
fact.
don't ask me the questions. You know how I feel about that.
say-
The
Yeah, I'm
first
gonna say fact.
commercially successful rap albums were the Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight and Curtis Blows the Brakes.
I'm gonna say fact,
Okay.
but I got another answer. But I'm gonna say fact.
Okay. Jay, don't look. Stop looking over here.
That's a fact.
Can I get a drum roll, please? Yep. That is a fact. What did y'all think? Yeah, the first commercially successful rap albums were by the Sugar Hill Gang. It wasn't, all those other people y'all listening to now, love them, but it wasn't them. And by Curtis Blows the Brakes. Yeah, one came out in 1980, and the Sugar Hill Gang Rapper's Delight came out in 1979. So, I mean, I know y'all probably do know this, but rap emerged from a mixture of genres, a lot of different genres, blues, bluegrass, mixing together with some R&B and poetry. A lot of that has poetic roots and background. So, yeah, man, more you learn. Let's do this right here. Hold this for me, Jay. Right here. Thank you. And I'm going to tighten that just a second. Fact or fable number 2. The Cosby Show gave Alicia Keys her first acting gig at
Fact.
the tender age of 4.
Fact.
You said at 4?
At 4.
I don't know about the age.
You can let it go.
I don't know about the age though.
Tay,
That's
pass
the
me
thing.
the,
I don't know about the
stand
age.
over there.
I don't know about the age though.
Don't focus on the age. I'll give you a little hint. Don't focus on the age.
No, I got See, yeah, that you trying to hit me. You
Don't focus on the age.
Because I know it. You trying to get me. I don't know about the age though. That's the thing.
I'm switch it to the stand.
Man, what is it?
You just bring it here. I got it.
I want to say, I'm say fact.
What we gonna do with this?
I'm gonna say fact.
You got a fact. What about you, Jay?
I'm gonna say
That's
fact.
a fable.
You just lost.
Give me a drum roll, please. That is a fact. The Cosby Show did give Alicia Keys her first acting gig back before, Empire State of Mind, and she was in them concrete jungles or whatever.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Because she was sitting on Mr. Cosby lap on that episode when he was bouncing them.
Whoa.
He was bouncing on all
right,
the kids. It sounded crazy. But no, he was bouncing on. Let me clear it up. Yeah, he was sitting on her lap. She was sitting on his lap. He was bouncing all the kids for Olivia's birthday party.
Well, what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna turn around away from that. What people know here, what my fellow hosts know,
man.
they know there's a one person that I would, I don't fan over a lot of people, but there is one person I fan over, Kelly Rowland. I love me some Kelly Rowland. Alicia Keys is like number 2 for me underneath Kelly Rowland. So you
Really?
don't talk about her sitting on that lap, okay?
Oh,
We ain't
no.
doing none of that.
The fact
We ain't
that
want to
they-
know, Dane.
The fact that they in Iron Man house for real is crazy.
Who?
Alicia and
Oh, tomorrow.
what's her name?
I thought you about Mr. Cosby. I'm like, that was Iron Man house?
No. The fact that they staying in Iron Man house for real. So imagine, that's the crazy part about it. When they finna bring back, so dude coming back.
Yeah, he coming back.
But the thing about it, where they shooting some of the stuff, what is the dude that took the place of Captain America? Bucko,
yeah. The black dude.
Yeah.
Lynching too. I'm tripping.
Yeah, man. So they gotta use the outside of the folks' house again. So all them shots from, because they've been staying there for like 15, 16 years whole time.
And they finna come up on the bag too.
Know what I'm saying? So they've been using the outside of their crib as far as drone shots and other stuff for years.
Dang, mute that one.
Yeah,
For
for
sure.
years. So it's
Hey,
like, man.
okay. Jay, scoot over. Get away from me.
Rude individual.
Alrighty, we're back in the fact or fable. Okay, let's see. 1, 2. Fact or fable? The first hip hop music video to air on MTV was by Tupac Shakur.
Oh,
Good brother Tupac.
Fable.
That's a fact.
Fable. Wait, you said MTV?
Yeah. To
No,
air on-
still Fable. Still Fable.
Okay.
Still
Okay.
Fable.
What y'all
That's a
think?
fact. I
You
think
said-
I'm winning right
You said
now.
a fact? Okay. Fable. And what you got?
Fable.
I'm gonna say fact.
I think she saw it and she
Man,
just
I
wanted me
always
to
want
catch
to
it.
copy me, bro.
Drum roll, please. Come on, I need some help. Drum roll, please. Hey.
There we go.
That man got the Fruity Loops beat on it. That is a fable, all right?
cow.
The first hip hop music video to air on MTV was Rapper's Delight. There
Yeah.
we go. We just got done talking about that.
We already
By the
know.
Sugar Hill Gang in 1980, long before Tupac's rise to fame.
We've been saying dang, answers be wrong.
Long before Tupac's rise to fame. Like what?
I mean, that's just it's
That
a,
was
it's a
in
fact.
19 like
It's a fact.
82 or something like
That's
that.
a
84 something like that.
We know they don't know his facts.
Because the thing about it, I would have thought it was a Tribe Called Quest first.
Oh,
That's why I was thinking. That's why I said with
Yeah.
the first question, I was like,
Yeah.
nah, Tribe Called Quest, because that's what popped Q-Tip and all of them, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At that time in the 80s and stuff. But at the same time, I'm still thinking Sugar Hill Gang.
yeah. Sugar Hill was massive, man. They changed the game.
Then again, I was thinking Run DMC as
Okay.
far as MTV as well.
Okay.
See,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
never knew how far MTV went back as far as like with hip hop.
you talking about
'Cause I
vibes,
know
huh?
MTV raps, but I didn't know how far it went back as far as like when hip hop first started.
was a whole
that
different station.
transition. Yeah, so
That's why I asked again, was it MTV? All right, cool. Because
Well-
if it's MTV Raps, that was 90s with Ed Lover and I can't think of the Fat Boy, but yeah, man, that was like top 90s. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you said something that I think you're going to like this next question. Fact or fable, the golden age of hip hop occurred in the mid 2000s.
The
Golden Age?
The golden.
Fable.
Negative
Now
Fable.
think about it now. Think about golden.
Wait, mid 2000s.
Mid 2000s, like all of hip hop, the golden age, mid 2000s.
Fable.
Golden, nah,
Think about it.
of hip hop.
Oh yeah,
Hip
hip
hop.
hop. Yes sir.
When you use terminology
That's what
like
I'm-
hip hop,
Yes,
hip
sir.
hop or hip hop dash rap.
Hip dash hop.
there's a difference.
Hip dash hop.
Hip hop got
Hip
MC.
dash hip hyphen.
Nah,
hyphen hop.
That's a fable, man.
That's a
I'm gonna
fable.
take it as
What
a
you
fable,
got?
man.
All right, drum roll, please. You don't need that drum roll, man. That is fable. The golden age of hip hop is
The
generally
80s, late 80s.
No, well,
90s.
What? Y'all got it. Let me say it. Y'all got it. Let me say it. Just my
Go ahead.
segment. The golden age of hip hop is generally considered to have taken place in the late 80s and early 90s with artists like A Tribe Called Quest,
Yep.
Public Enemy, and
Yep.
Nas, who helped shape that era.
That's another.
Seriously.
That's another group I was forgetting too.
Yeah, Public Enemy, man. They was out there too, man. You got the Sugar Hill Gang, you got Public Enemy, Tribe Called Quest. I mean, all of them shaping the game.
Shout out Nas.
It is
B-Day
fast
twin.
poetry. That's all that is.
My
Yeah,
birthday
man.
twin.
Fast poetry.
Yeah, man.
Strange fruit hanging from trees. Can't you
Oh
see?
God,
me?
he go with the racist stuff.
Me?
man.
You know,
But
what's
let's
crazy.
get, go ahead. My bad.
I'm about to say, you know, what's crazy about racism, bro. I trust a peck of wood with some money before I trust. And I tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Now, check me out.
I'm listening.
So with a racist peck of wood, right? You already know what's coming. You ain't gotta fathom about it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not covered up.
It's not covered up. He already know he gonna call you a nigga. So that's another thing about being out there in school and stuff. Because the folks that was out there, it was like I had this dude named Big Red I played ball with. And his folks, they ain't really they on the countryside. Kind of like Ashland, Mississippi and whatnot, or being in the middle of Little Rock. So it was just a different. That's why I opened my mind a little bit, because it was like I could trust bro with money because he can give a damn about none of that. And to me, I'm a nigga to him. But at the same time, I know I can ask him a question. He ain't gonna lie to me, because this same person that'll say nigga in my face, but he ain't gonna lie to me. So if I could ask him, hey, bro, did you jack an extra 25 out of that 100 or whatnot? He'd be like, yeah, nigga, I did that. Or be like, nigga, what you think I'm gonna do that? I ain't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, and it took my granddad and my pops being in the military to tell me, like, bro, I was more cool with Italians and white folks before I trust another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna tell you whatever to, you know what I'm saying, throw you some bread. No orders, jack you from bread. So
I think it's culture too, though, man.
Yeah.
And not even like a black-white thing, but just like a regionally, geographically, culture is different.
For
And
sure.
that's the same way like you go to England, right? Somewhere like England, and the black people there are completely different, you know, than we are here. Like it's just culture. I mean, we may have some similar experiences or whatever, but it's just different. Like Memphis culture is completely different than if you go to California, you see folks who grew up out there in LA. You see what I'm saying? Like similarities, but differences, man. So I hear you.
Yeah,
I get you. Well, y'all, that was a little tidbit, the factor. Maybe we should do that. A little side question or something at the end of a factor.
They do it.
Whatever, I don't know. That was today's segment of Fact or Fable. I mean, if y'all have some facts or fables that you want us to talk about, DM us on the page. I'll make sure they don't see, because I know they like to cheat or whatever. Wait, who won today? It wasn't you, Jay. I know you didn't win. I know you didn't win.
Bro won.
I think
That
you
was the last
did win
question.
because you got the MTV one wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
He won no.
Oh man, y'all look, I got to do it for you. I got to do it. I got to get it. To guess the question.
Appreciate it.
There you go.
When
There
you come back, it won't happen again, bro. Enjoy it.
Absolutely. When you come back. No, well, y'all want the rematch?
And Jake finally took her final L.
The final.
We're gonna
though.
save it for the next one. I mean,
She usually
her first
beats you.
L.
She usually-
I said her first L. I was trying to cheerlead for Jake. She loses every time, bro.
Boom.
That's crazy.
But y'all already know what's up, man. Thank you for tuning in to another segment of Fact or Fable. Let us know.
Whatever. Get into J Money, please. I'm back.
Next segment. Oh man.
I ain't singing your song. You sing your own song.
Oh, she likes the vibe. She wants us to sing it.
I'm gonna look at the camera this whole time like this.
Hey, we gotta relax. What they say?
J Money, please keep the
P.
Let's go.
J Money, please
Go.
keep the P.
Hey,
You know that she want it, she want it.
You know that
she on it, she on it.
You know that she.
Hey, you know that she. Hey, what they say?
Time. J Money,
Please,
Yeah.
you know I need it.
Fact.
Keep it, please.
Fact.
Like pumpkin, squeeze. Like lemon, squeeze. I'm fresh and clean, so fresh and clean.
but please, peace.
J Money,
please.
keep the P.
Yeah.
J Money. Hey, this just a vibe. You can really just walk with this.
Okay,
Hey, what it say?
they call me J Money,
Yeah.
and I got the piece. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
Is.
From New York, Memphis, Tennessee.
Hey.
What I really claim for real.
Real.
Don't get it twisted, my boy.
Boy.
You know we ain't really playing.
Yeah.
You know we on Juice
Hey.
901 with C4
Hey.
and we just
Hey.
straight land.
Let's go.
Hey, clean, don't ask what it costs. I'm clean, don't ask what it costs. I'm fresh, you know I got the sauce. Hey, hey,
Yeah.
He buy you, pop him.
J
He'll stop.
Money.
Yeah.
He'll be like,
Please.
shut up.
Keep the P.
Let's go.
You don't stop, you gonna keep going.
What's up, Juice Gang? Y'all already know what time it is. The best segment of the whole show.
Allegedly.
I hate that y'all had to wait so long for the best segment, for the best part of the show. But you know, we here, we back at it again. They be keep trying to do it without me, but you know, we back at it again. So don't be sad. I'm here. I'm back. You know.
It sounds you said I'm back. It might curse the audience
I
out.
don't even got the headphones. Like what? I can't
I'm
even
back.
know. Anyways, let's just take this from you. But nah, for seriously, thank you for tuning in for another segment of J Money.
seriously,
Please.
I like that.
For what I say?
For seriously. I don't think you
I
tried to say
didn't
it, but
say
I'm
that.
almost you did say
No,
for
I
seriously.
didn't. He always saying
New
somebody
phrase,
said
man.
something.
So when I
Right.
start saying it, don't
Go ahead. Hey, look,
when I take it, don't
one of
say
y'all
you
better
said it
go ahead and
first.
patent it.
When I say it, I'm a
patent
patent it. And when I say it, she's gonna be like, no, I made that up. I don't want to hear it.
Like,
But go ahead.
Nah, you gonna put applies.
Man. Can I finish my intro?
Hey, finish your intro.
Dang,
Okay.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
Go ahead.
Jeez, Louise. Gosh. I don't even know what I'm finna say no more.
You said keep the peace.
All right. Thank you for tuning in to another segment of J Money. Please keep the peace. So this month's topic is about entertainment, artists, music, hip hop culture, and all of that. So we got to make sure we do our segments around that. So I want to ask our artists today, your music is your art, right?
Yep.
How do you plan on using your art to spread peace out to the community? And how do you plan on giving back to the community as well? And I want us all to relax. Hold on, I forgot my deep breaths. See, y'all play too much. Take y'all deep breaths. I want y'all to relax and end on a positive note. And you better not be playing no crazy stuff because I can't hear it.
It helped this
Because I
time.
can't hear it. Oh, okay. I want y'all to each say how y'all gonna spread peace and give back to the community on y'all specific goals to be successful. When y'all reach that peak, how do y'all plan on giving back to the community? So that way we can look back on this episode and say, hey, I did say I was gonna do that, and we're gonna hold each other accountable, and we did it.
Bet. Start with C4.
So no more. Right now, if you look on Project Pat page, you got a second page called Breaking Bags where we're going in prisons. And appreciating all the folks that's in the prison, no matter where they at, you know what I'm saying? Giving them a different outlook on life. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that where they at the moment ain't, you know what I'm saying, where they gotta be mentally. You can evolve, you can be better than whatever you did or whatever they claim you did. It doesn't matter. At the same time, for me personally, I'll try to give back by, teaching, spreading the knowledge about the music business. To get these newer artists not caught up, new producers, new engineers not caught up in bad situations, bad deals, just because you see 50,000 on the table and you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta sign it. It ain't always all money ain't good money. The same as far as community wise, I'm into buying land and property. I'm trying to tap in with my church.
That's what I want to get into. I want to learn more about that.
Oh man, it depending on how you move and what goals you got. It's a breeze. Cause the thing, my granddad just said this yesterday. That's crazy. The man said, "Them that got is the ones that get." So if you ain't got shit, you can't get shit. So it's best to get the getting. So and I wish I had this mindset at like 18 to where I knew dead set, like I could do this. Cause I always had a hustle mentality. You know what I'm saying? I was a person that my mama bought the variety pack from Sam's and I would not eat it because I'm trapping it out to save money to go get some J's. I was always a person that would sacrifice, go hungry to get what I want, regardless. I was hustling. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get somewhere to where set things up to where my kids can, benefit off of last name, because your name the only thing you got, you know what I'm saying, that's actual heavyweight collateral. You know what I'm saying, as far as passing on generation to generation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do that because, that's the only thing you got.
That's the beautiful thing about like networking and collaborating with people too. Because when you get around, it takes a village, and I don't say that just to say, that's a saying, but like quite literally,
no, it's a true thing.
That's how a lot of these people already are where they are. They all get together, they pull their money together, and that's how they grow. And it takes a collective to invest in a vision in order to get you where you want to be at, and by helping lead that collective, that's how you get your name to stand out.
And it's crazy, man. We look at Mexicans and all my land folks. And we be like, why they be 9 deep in a van? Money saver. And they all stay in the same crib. But they all work at the same spot. Either they all building a part of Regency, which if you pay attention, Regency was buying up all this land and rebuilding all these houses throughout all the states. but they be hiring them, and they getting paid $50,000, but they busting down with each other. You know what I'm saying? All in one household until they stack up enough money to be able to pay for some cash.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't go and buy flashy stuff. See, they don't go and buy flashy stuff and like ridiculous things. They chill out, man. I got a partner named David. He can't speak a lick of English, but we be both communicating off the app. You know what I'm saying? And he been putting me on game like, bro, we don't do none of that. Like him, his wife, his sister, her husband, they cousins and they husband and wives, they all work in the same spot. They all ride in the same van. They all stay in the same house off Prescott. You know what I'm saying? In the Mound. They all bring home a certain amount of cheese until each couple able to cash out a crib. Then they move on. You know what I'm saying? Have enough in the savings before they move on. All 6 of those couples just got to the point where they able to all cash out and they all moved out. And the house they have on Prescott is the home house. Home house for when they have family gatherings. I forgot where the holiday where they celebrate the Day of the Dead, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
It's the family
whatever
house,
the joint on Coco, the movie Coco, yeah. So man, I watched that with my niece. But yeah, man, whatever. Great movie. They singing their ass off. But but yeah, man, this day mentality, like we be, and it's crazy outside. We look at them and it's like, bro, they wild and they riding and they stacked on top of it. No, they sacrificing the hustle to get what they can get for their next generation for their kids. Because when they cash it out and their kids get 18 and whatever, you know what I'm saying, they doing it again. So when their kids get 18, you ain't got to paint all these houses and put the latest brick down and latest foundation. Nah, man, you can actually go to school and you have this house in your name as collateral for when you get the loan for your school. And then if you ain't got the grades to get it, you know what I'm saying? So you can get the $100,000 loan for schooling and whatnot. 9 times out of 10, they have the grades to get it though. You know what I'm saying? And just end up with the house on the back end after 4 years. So it's a different way, man. It's a whole different way of thinking, you know what I'm saying? When you move around, your mind expound way past like the normal reach you can ever think of. You know what I'm saying? And you get around certain folks, it's like it's just, man, it's just different.
So to sum it up, it all in one ball, your way of spreading the peace is building a foundation for your future generations.
Man, for that and spreading the knowledge, man. It's so much I want people to know, bro. It's so much I want people to know, you know what I'm saying, before God take me. It's so much I want people to know.
I feel you on that. Well, yeah, so
my fault, that was long.
No, you good.
You good.
EJ, you want to wrap your segment?
Man, y'all got anything else to say? Y'all want to say y'all piece? How y'all gonna do it?
Man, bless somebody. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna say real quick. Bless somebody because you've been blessed by somebody.
Sure.
Simple as that. As we get ready to wrap up today's episode, again, we want to thank you for coming out and spending some time with us.
Appreciate y'all.
You didn't have to do this. Man hopped off the plane, came straight to the studio, man.
I thought he worked at the airport. I was gonna try to get a discount. But
we'll figure something out though. He said he don't
work there, so I had to dreams crush. I'm like, he come from the airport. He must work there.
I got a little cousin at the check-in spot, man. You know what I'm saying?
She sure said, "I'm an ex.
I
got a little cousin check-in spot. You know what I'm saying? He gonna.
High.
Nah, man, it's ways. Hey, it's ways.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna share it with y'all too.
Go wrap it up.
We gotta talk about it. But no, man, thank you again for spending some time with us.
Sure.
Thank y'all for spending time with us as you always do. Thank you for rocking with us. If you like what we do, man, hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe. It depends on what platform you're on. Do whatever that bell says do. If you see a thumbs up, I dare you to click it. Sure. So let's do that. You already know.
And also tell them where to find you, bro.
Yeah, man. So on Instagram, Snap, on Twitter, Facebook, you can find me at C4 the Don Official, C4 DADON Official. On YouTube, you can find me at C4 the Don, just C4 space DA space DON. DA, not THE, DA. You know what I'm saying? And then on all, streaming platforms, you can find me at C4 space DA space DON. You know what I'm saying? Check them credits too.
For sure. Check them, man.
Hey, absolutely.
Let's go. Thank y'all for tuning into the episode of Juice 901. Who got the juice?
I think we got the juice. Who got the juice, see?
Hey man, we got the juice, man. It's over with.
They get it, man.
Yeah.
Juice 901.
Pow.
Keep the peace.
Wow.